Hey, Brad Niccum, Nest Mortgage Group here. Good to see you all on this Monday update. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I know we had a wonderful weekend. The weather was just amazing this weekend. And we had our, I don't know how many annual Pondapalooza party to celebrate a friend's birthday and just a great time. So I hope you all had just a wonderful weekend. Big topic of the weekend was the fact that the Fed, did another rate increase of 3/4. Had a lot of people ask me, "Oh, how high are mortgage rates now?" Well, they actually dropped a little bit. That was my response. The Federal Reserve does not control 30-year fixed interest rates. So when you hear the news talk about interest rates and they talk about mortgages, they're talking about anything that's an adjustable, anything that's associated with prime, not 30-year fixed mortgages. So as the inflation slows down, we should see interest rates kind of settle down as well. And as you know, whenever you go into a recession, you see interest rates drop. So this gives us a great opportunity to probably have really low rates here in the next year or so. Lately, rates have remained really steady. Like I said, a little bit of a drop after last Wednesday's change. If you want to discuss interest rates, particularly in a special scenario, just give me a call. We can go over all kinds of scenarios and kind of see where the rates are today for each scenario. Good news on the FHA front. FHA has released some new guidance for underwriting. It's now a little easier for buyers to get approved that had a lot of time off or variable income during the COVID shutdowns. Under the new guides that were just released, if a borrower negatively affected by COVID, instead of using the 2-year average for overtime bonus, commissions, tips, those kind of things, you can use a year-to-date average. And then you also can use a year-to-date average with a prior year to COVID as well to see if that person has rebounded to what their income was before the situation happened. So in that case, the borrower does have to work at the same employer for quite some time, but it is an option to help these people get approved. Self-employment has also had a little bit of a change to guidance. You can use just last year's tax return and the prior year's tax return along with the P&L supplement to try to show that the person has rebounded from COVID and is making more money. So if you had a customer that was told no because of their situation during COVID, or if they were told to wait, they may have waited long enough. So now may be a great time to reach out to that buyer or borrower, and see if they qualify today. So give me a call so we can kind of talk about that and see if we can help other people buy homes. And like I stated last video, I am seeing a lot more VA, USDA, and FHA accepted purchase agreements. I'm starting to see purchase agreements with seller concessions. And believe it or not, I have 2 loans in my pipeline right now today that are contingent offers. And we thought none of those things were going to come back. So it's good news for our first-time home buyers or the buyers that didn't have as much money to come in 20,000 above list and put down 20 or 25%. It's letting that first-time home buyer fall into a little more opportunities to buy a house and hopefully helping with affordability as well. We're still 24 to 48 hours on underwriting times, 24 to 48 hours in clearing conditions. Just got a clear to close on an FHA loan with an appraisal in less than 15 days. So things are moving, capacity is much better than what it was. So things are moving along really fast. Still getting a lot of luck with appraisal waivers. So if you have a customer putting down 20% or more and want to find out how to get an accepted appraisal waiver before you have an accepted purchase agreement, call me so we can talk about that, because it still is making deals a lot more competitive for the person that has that appraisal waiver. And in this market, maybe they can come in a little less than listing without needing an appraisal at all and be more competitive and close that deal faster. Those things are closing inside of 10 days. Now, we just got from application, from purchase agreement to clear to close 9 days on a person with an appraisal waiver. So it's a great way to get deals done quick and still offering super fast pre-approvals, 1 hour pre-approval 7 days a week. And you guys know me by now. I guess I don't sleep much anymore because I take these calls all the time. So if you got a person that needs to get pre-approved, a deal that needs to go fast, a deal that maybe somebody else said no to, or a deal that a person may be in a better situation with these new guidance with FHA, give me a call, 317-538-9825. Hope you all have a fantastic week.